I'm envisioning right now my book being here. Best-selling books. Woo-hoo. We've just finished tidying up in the apartment. So this is it. It's empty. We're moving out. My adventure here is over. Totally empty. I've got a little card and a really nice smelling candle for the new owner. FEA Studio's gone! What? It's gone! Onto the next place. I'm very excited to take you to the new place with me and and for us to have new adventures, new filming fun, and new FEA exciting stuff going on there. Bye home. It's been fun.
Team meeting!
In all parts of the globe.
So I will, so I'll make sure that everyone's got the links for that bulk stuff that's going out before.
So I had a call this evening talking all about the copy for the emails that are going out over the next few weeks, and it was really interesting kind of like going through the copy stuff. Really interesting to hear some feedback on, I think, how I come over, and like especially in like the emails I write. And I don't think writing emails is my forte, and I don't know if I'm very good necessarily at kind of really putting my personality into them. Anyway, it sent me off into a whole spiral of like thinking about, I don't know, it's trying to find that balance between opening up and sharing things with people that are helpful, and then there's a whole online marketing side where especially you find marketers who kind of put themselves as the expert, and they are expert at doing this and that's what they're known for, and I just feel like that's something I've never really done, and I've never really kind of shared too much about my own successes in a way that's like braggy, because I can't stand it. Like, it's just not my cup of tea whatsoever. But then I feel like there is a fine line between, I don't know, sharing that information. It just confuses me, because I don't really see myself as an expert at anything. I just see myself as someone on an entrepreneurial journey who's, you know, discovering new things and walking this path and learning and discovering. And does that mean that I haven't created a successful business? No, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like I'm always wanting to be, and I am in the trenches with every other entrepreneur out there, as opposed to wanting to be put on a pedestal and make myself be like, I'm the expert and I can show you exactly what you need to do. I just don't know, it just isn't me. Like, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, especially if they are really great experts at what they teach. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just isn't who I am. I'm trying to figure out like maybe how I can strike a balance between being me and authentically maybe sharing how I can help people more. It's confusing, really. Do you have any tips? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, we also had a very exciting team meeting today, didn't we, James? James sat over there listening to me waffle on to myself. Well, to you guys. Did you enjoy the team call?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus.
What's that from?
It's Britney Spears.
OMG. I guess the thing is that it's not just at the beginning of building a business when you're trying to figure yourself out and figure out the direction of things and what you want from business and what everything means to you. I feel like it's constant. You're always asking yourself those questions. You're always trying to figure it out. And I think it's just part of the adventure of being an entrepreneur. Like, we're all in the same thing. Like, one day we might feel like sure about one thing, and then maybe a few months later, or a few years later, or a week later, we're like, oh, hang on a sec. You want to dig deeper, or you want to explore something new, or you uncover something else about yourself. I think that's half the fun of being an entrepreneur. It's just this one massive exploration of like getting to know yourself more deeply and getting to know your dreams and desires more deeply, so you can really pursue them and put it all into your business or into your entrepreneurial adventure. That's my words of wisdom for the day. What do you think about my words of wisdom?
They are wise. They are wise. Carrie, you are a wise owl. But I always find that, on a serious note, from being children, constantly society and school and family bombard you with the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, what do you want to do? What do you want to, there's always, you know, even as you go through school, you know, what do you want to pick? What do you want to play with? What sports do you want to do? What lessons do you want to do? What do you want to do at university? What do you want to be when you grow up? You're supposed to figure everything out all in advance, and you don't actually get to live in the moment, do you?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it we take into adulthood is a lot of feeling the necessity and feeling the urge to have your shit figured out.
Right, when none of us do.
When no one has their shit figured out.
Maybe Oprah does.
I bet she's still like
Well,
sat on the loo on Instagram being like, well, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Guarantee she has those moments.
So I'm a little on Instagram. Seriously, we all do it.
Get your little pleasure away.
And then we go down the rabbit hole, thinking, what am I doing with my
Comparison,
life?
that's what you're doing right now, isn't it?
Not really comparison, I'm digging deep. Exploring.
Which is good because I heard a quote that said that, I paraphrase, but in order for a star to be born, one thing has to happen. Nebuchadnezzar, I don't know, that's a bottle of champagne, whatever. But something along those lines, stuff has to clap.
What do you mean you recently heard this from this wise person?
Yeah, it was on a blog.
What was she
It was
called?
on it was on a blog for she made business, Carrie.
It's a good quote, isn't it?
Good. Whoa.
Also in my book.
Gaseous nebula, whatever it is. I have a gaseous nebula every time I have a curry.
James!
Too much.